connect with people that need your services right from the comfort of your own home. But don't try to be, a Gary Vee or a Grant Cardone who's everywhere, because there's no way you as a solopreneur can build a following and build content on each and every platform, nor does it make sense. Don't get left behind. Pay attention. I'm going to be sharing 3 online marketing strategies to get more clients. Did you know that a shocking 82% of coaching businesses fail within the first 2 years? What? My name is Jessica Yarbrough. I'm a business strategist, and I help coaches and consultants to sell ultra high-end services. And we help them leverage the power of the online world to attract high-paying clients and close 5 and even 6-figure deals. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you know when each of my new videos drop. The first strategy I teach is a concept called ocean to pond strategy. So now your clients are located probably all over the world, and they're interacting with the online world in a variety of places. So you need to go to the places where your ideal clients are hanging out, where they're consuming information. You might go to the ocean of Facebook, the ocean of LinkedIn, like I teach my clients, the ocean of Instagram. You may even go to the oceans of iTunes or Stitchers if your ideal clients are downloading podcasts. And so it's really important that you first understand, where are your ideal clients? Now, people hire me because they want to specifically sell and scale ultra high-end, so 5, 6-figure up type programs. And so I personally love the platform of LinkedIn. And a lot of people dismiss LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is, to me, the most powerful place to connect with high-paying clients. In fact, did you know that over 60% of LinkedIn users that are in the US have an annual salary of $100K and up? Not only that, but 41% of all millionaires are on LinkedIn. So if you want to attract high-paying clients, you want to connect with high net worth individuals, if you want to connect with key decision makers, then LinkedIn is the go-to platform. So it's important that you find out where your ideal clients are at, and that's where you want to focus your attention. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of entrepreneurs make is they try to be everywhere, right? They try to create that omnipresence right from the beginning. And it's really hard to gain traction because there's no way you as a solopreneur can build a following and build content on each and every platform, nor does it make sense. So you really need to focus on 1 or 2 platforms maximum to start to build your credibility and your authority. And these need to be where your ideal clients are, and something that you actually enjoy spending time on. Then after you build your following and you've really mastered that platform and your team has grown as your cash flow is happening as well, then you can start to expand your attention to other platforms. So don't try to be, a Gary Vee or a Grant Cardone who's everywhere. Remember, these guys have huge teams. They're able to produce a ton of content. They have a ton of people working these different social media platforms, and you have to start with where you're at. When it comes to this ocean to pond strategy that I've been talking about, you're going to go to those proverbial oceans, so the ocean of LinkedIn, the ocean of Stitcher, or what have you, and you're going to start to pull people into your pond. This is your network. Okay, in this network, you're going to nurture them, you're going to educate them, you're going to start to build that relationship with them so that ultimately you can pull them into a relationship that's deeper. For example, working together or buying one of your products or services. I call this becoming a micro-influencer. You're not trying to compete with the 8-figure entrepreneurs who are spending 6 figures a month on ad spend and have complex systems and team. What you're trying to do is become a micro-influencer. And you can do this by going to the places where your ideal clients hang out, where they consume information, pulling them into your audience. And so they come into your little pond. You have all these fish there that are your leads, and you start to become the big fish in the little pond. And that way, when you're ready to make an offer and you drop your pole in, it's really easy to catch one of those little fish. So this is really, really powerful. Again, this is becoming, a micro-influencer, and you can do this by going to these oceans, pulling people in, and building that relationship and rapport so that you can become highly relevant to the people that matter. One thing to keep in mind is that the greater the influence that you have, the greater your impact and income. Therefore, if you want to grow your impact, if you want to make more money in your business, you absolutely do need to grow your influence. Now, typically what happens is most entrepreneurs, when they're just starting out, they fall into the trap of a generalist. Jack or Jill of all trades, master of none. This is where you're trying to be everything to everyone and you end up being not one thing to the one person that matters. And so there's pitfalls associated with being a generalist. You want to ascend up the ladder of influence to a specialist, specialist to expert, and ultimately expert to thought leader. I break down this concept in a 30-page guide called The Ladder of Influence. It's really thought-provoking. It'll help you assess where you're at, understand the challenges of why you may be stuck, and also show you the path for ascending up so you can grow your influence and income. If you want to download this free guide, just check out the link in the comments below. It's pinned at the top. The second strategy to attracting clients online is to create expert content. Now, I know a lot of people resist this process, but it is absolutely essential to creating that solid pipeline of quality leads flowing to you. Because think about this, when you're starting your business, no one knows who you are. And for those of you that have an established business and you've made lots of money, but you've never poured energy into the online world, that means no one in the online world knows who you are. Only your inner circle, only the people that are in your Rolodex, if you will, know who you are. So you have to build credibility online, and you can do that through expert content. Now, what are some key takeaways? Number one, again, do not try to be a Gary Vee. You do not have the capacity to put out 100 pieces of content a day, nor do you need to try to do that. It is about quality over quantity. There is a ton of noise in the online space. Think about it. You are trying to compete with Leonardo DiCaprio memes and cute cat videos. It's really, really important that you say something that stands out. So again, I'd rather you pour your energy into putting out one great piece of content than 5 subpar pieces of content per day. Another thing when it comes to expert content is thinking about what's the purpose behind it. You should absolutely showcase your credibility and your experience, your background, your client results, of course. You should also educate them to show that you understand the problems that your ideal clients are struggling with and what their goals are. You should also educate them around your solution. So it's a clear path that you say, hey, I understand you're stuck and where you want to go, and I've got a product or service that can help transform your situation. You can also inspire and motivate through your content. And you can also trigger. Don't be afraid to trigger through your content. Some of my highest performing in terms of conversion types of content are ones that speak to the deep-seated truths, their innermost thoughts, things that someone has experienced, and it was very uncomfortable for them, and that is what made them book a call. They say, wow, I literally went through the same experience you're describing in your post. I cannot believe that you resonated with me that much, and I'm here to book a call. So you can use your content for a ton of different ways to, again, create the relationship, build the rapport, educate, nurture, all of these things with your content. One other thing I'll say about content, if content is king, consistency is queen. If you're going to create content, commit to whatever your content schedule is going to be and do not deviate from that. So often people will get their content machine running and then they'll disappear for 3 or 4 weeks, and I can promise you that it absolutely kills your engagement. So if you want to build a relationship with your end users, then you need to be consistent. And they're looking for you. You want to stay top of mind, because believe me, if you're not top of mind, there's your competitors who are waiting to replace you. The third and final online business strategy to get more clients is to showcase your client results. This is one of the most overlooked and underutilized aspects of building a business. You are in the business of serving others. You work with your clients and you get results. So why not leverage those results to inform the world about you, to let people know that you can help them through your services? Listen, I built my business because I was really focused on serving my clients. I made sure they got great results. I focused on building an audience. I focused on educating that audience, teaching and sharing my heart out. And I always was showcasing the incredible results I got my clients. And my brand reputation grew, as did excitement and demand for my services. And the old adage is true. The more people that you help, the more will want your help. So don't be afraid to own your client results and to share them with the world. This is really important, especially in your first few years of building your business. You have to become your own biggest cheerleader. You need to shout to the world, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is how I can help you. And a great way to show that is to share your client results. Now, what type of client results can you share? Well, my very favorite and the most powerful, the most effective client results are definitely video testimonials. Now, these can be captured in the comfort of your client's home. They can use their iPhone, just have them hold it sideways and tell a little story about what it was like working with you. If you run events or retreats like I do, you can also have a professional videographer capture them and have a nice higher end production to your client results, but it's not necessary. The medium is less important than the message. What's the message that you're trying to convey? What kind of results did you get your clients? Who else needs to hear this message so that they too can get those kinds of results? You can also use written testimonials. These are not as effective, but they're still powerful. So ask for LinkedIn recommendations or ask for reviews on your Facebook page or whatever social media platform that you're using. Ask people to write something up, something nice that they don't mind you putting on your website. Those also are effective as well. You can also take your client results and turn them into in-depth case studies. If you're curious what an in-depth case study looks like, be sure to check out the case study that I created. It's how we took a business coach who was stagnant at around $250,000 to $300,000 for 3 years, and we were able to successfully move her to 7 figures in just 1 year. What's even cooler is we repeated that result just 9 months later. So if you're curious about that result and how we structure that in the form of a case study, click the link in the comments below and download our 7-figure case study. This wraps up my video on 3 online business marketing strategies to get more clients. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button or drop a comment below, and be sure to check out the other videos on my channel on how you can grow an online business. Until next time.